Hi everyone, this is a review of Colonial Candles Wax Melts, also called Simmer Snaps. I had actually given up on Colonial Candle Melts a year or so ago because of poor throw. Their fall and winter scents seemed to throw a lot better, but their spring and summer scents just really did not throw well, and I just kind of gave up on it. So I was actually pleasantly surprised that most of these scents actually threw quite well. The Colonial Candles scents are fantastic. They're rich and complex, so when they do throw well, they're exceptional. The wax is very soft though. With their oval-shaped packaging, it makes it really difficult to get out of the package. I had to use a butter knife, and you can kind of see how, and they are scored at the bottom, but you still have to kind of scrape them out. It's not a deal breaker, but it looks like, I believe that they're going to be migrating over to this format, which is the longer clamshell, which I think is better. I mean, it's still soft wax, but at least you can break off a piece more easily. So I think that's actually a good move, and it looks like they're not called Simmer Snaps anymore. So I will start with, well, these really should be in alphabetical order, shouldn't they? I'm a stickler about that. I will start with Amber and Oud. The notes are a seasonal splash of citrus and fruits paired with warm spices and a hint of golden honey. Top notes are ripe strawberry, red delicious apple, and lemon sparkle. Middle notes are pineapple juice, golden honey, mandarin rind, and bottom notes are cinnamon bark, warm clove, and bayberry. Well, they got the notes correct because that's what this smells like. However, they got the wax color and the scent name totally wrong, because amber is a warm, perfumey note, and oud is a dark, resinous, woodsy scent. This scent is neither. This scent was given the wrong name. This is a cinnamon apple scent with a warm clove note on cold sniff and an apple cider scent with a little bit of a mulling spices note. Looking at the scent notes, they do describe this scent, but not the scent name. It's a nice scent though, but it's definitely not amber and oud. In fact, Colonial Candles did have an amber and oud scent in 2015 that actually was amber and oud. It smelled like cedar, amber, and baby powder. So I don't know how they can make a mistake. Definitely a mistake, because again, it's not amber and oud at all. It is the like a cinnamon apple scent. Smells good, but wrong scent name. The throw was medium, 3.5 out of 5. Next we have, in alphabetical order, Cozy by the Fire. Oh, another thing about these round clamshells is they had a hole in them, I guess, for sniffing. And if you have any of these that have holes in them, you have to tape over the hole. Otherwise, the scent will dissipate, because you don't want to have any air getting to the wax melts. It's like perfume. You don't want them to be exposed to the air. So that was kind of another bit of a hassle. Cozy by the Fire. Notes are smoke and wood with cashmere, amber, sandalwood, and patchouli. I expected a smoky, woodsy, or tobacco scent based on the name, but this smells like perfume that's a little old, but in a good way. There may also be a little bit of vanilla and maybe oriental spices in this one, and possibly a smidgen of patchouli and a little bit of warmth from amber. Looking at the scent notes, no, there are definitely no smoky notes, even though it says there's smoke and wood, but it is a nice scent. Next is Emerald Fir. The notes are, wow, that really, of course cat hair gets everywhere. This one is really soft. It's scent notes are festive swirl of ground cinnamon, peppered clove, and darkened maple. Wait a minute. Emerald Fir is supposed to be pine, and the notes are a festive swirl of ground cinnamon, peppered clove, and darkened maple. Where's the pine? This is a pine scent with a slightly waxy, sour, clay-like note. I don't smell cinnamon, clove, or maple, and I don't like this scent. I love pine scents, but this one just has a weird off scent in the background. And this one, I think this was on sale for $1, so maybe they're not making it anymore. The throw was medium, 3 out of 5, so that one just didn't work for me. Next is Fall Festival. Notes are a woodland escape with notes of citrus and palm leaf blended with sage and illuminating notes of amberwood, teak, and white cedar. Top notes of iced bergamot, palm leaf, and lemon. Middle notes of freesia, rose, and sage, and bottom notes of amberwood, teak, and white cedar. Again, I don't know. These are Fall Festival. You would expect it to be like fall scents, you know, like pumpkin or apple or cinnamon. And those notes don't describe that at all. I wonder if it's another mistake. This one is very weak, so I can't figure out what I'm smelling. It kind of smells like apple with a floral or perfumey note and maybe a hint of cedar and possibly a fresh air note. Maybe apple. No, not really. It's definitely not what I would consider Fall Festival. But the throw is faint, 2.5 out of 5. So it doesn't really matter. It's really kind of weak, very weak. Next is Pink Peppercorn. Notes are crushed cardamom seeds with oriental spices and cashmere woods. This is a nice black pepper scent with a clove note and maybe a smidgen of sandalwood. Looking at the scent notes, they're spot on. It's a nice, unique scent, but the throw is very faint. 2 out of 5. What was I saying about these throw well? Okay, yeah, actually, some of the ones that are coming up actually do throw quite well. Next is raspberries and cream. Notes are a delicious raspberry confection whipped with notes of plum, exotic passion flower, and warm amber. This smells like very sweet fruity candy made with strawberry, raspberry, and plum, but I think it also has a hint of warm perfumey note. It's a very nice scent, and the throw was strong, 3.5 out of 5. Next is sage, leaf, and honey. Notes are fresh clary sage is balanced with nuances of lemon flower and tupelo honey with traces of Tuscan herbs and sheer woods. It's a very difficult scent to describe. When melting in the room, it smells a little fresh and green, maybe slightly herbal, but not a cologne or body wash type scent. Maybe a smidgen of floral and light wood, slightly sweet. Up close, I do detect the honey, but it's almost like honey and tobacco. It's not a savory scent, which I would expect from sage, but that's a good thing. Looking at the scent notes, I don't detect lemon at all. And the throw is medium, 3 out of 5. Sweet black plum. These are the kinds of scents, like these dark scents, that they tend to do really well with. The dark, like plum type scents. Notes are sugared plum is celebrated with sparkling citrus, white clove, and jasmine leaf. This is a very nice fruity scent of plum and maybe raspberry, but with a warm amber perfume note. It's similar to other plum-based perfumey scents like Sensi Luna, but a little more fruity and not as perfumey. Looking at the notes, I don't smell citrus or cloves, but I do smell the jasmine, and that's the warm, perfumey note I think that I felt was amber. Throw was strong, 3.5 out of 5. Wysteria. Notes are sparkling nuances of citrus mingle in the breeze with jasmine petals, wisteria, and pink magnolia blossoms. This is a fantastic sweet floral with maybe a hint of jasmine, orange blossom, and neroli, and possibly a smidgen of honey and musk. Looking at the notes, I don't detect citrus. I love this scent, and it lasted all day, at least 10 hours. Throw was strong, 3.5 out of 5. Wow, that really does smell good. And last we have Yuletide Carol. Notes are figs and blackberries blended with sweet berries and floral notes, finished with warm floral and wood notes. This is a super sweet, buttery sugar with a little bit of caramel and maybe a smidgen of a warm ambery perfume note and possibly a tiny bit of strawberry or raspberry. It's definitely not a holiday scent, but I love it. It's fantastic, and the throw is strong, 4 out of 5. So there you have it. Still Not as many strong throwers as I would like, but much better than what I remember. So maybe give them a try the next time they have a sale. They do have some pretty good sales. I think that they'll have like sales where they're like, some of them are like $1.50 or $2 or $2.50 or something. So I don't know when the next sale comes up, but I would say that would be the only way that you want to buy them, because to buy them full price, I forget how much they are, maybe $4 each. I'm not really sure. It's kind of a crapshoot as far as what you're going to get in terms of throw. If you want to see a text version of this review, go to scentedwaxmeltreviews.com and also join our Facebook group where we discuss all different brands and scents of store-bought and retail scented wax melts, and you can find the link to our Facebook group underneath this video. Have a good day.